Okay, so I think this is going. All right. So this is the next round of the backgammon championship thing that the USBGF is running. I think it's round 5. And my opponent is Dmitriy Obukhof, which means I am in trouble. He is a Grandmaster, and I am not. Is this enough to double? No. Let's see. Let's clean up and get ready to jump. Okay, so anyway, I looked him up on BMAB, and he's got a Grandmaster ranking and plays an average of 3.6. I play about twice that. It does not mean that I'm necessarily in trouble because there are dice, and I know how to aim for volatility and cube earlier than I should. But like in this case, it's still much too early. I have no points in my board. I've got to do something. Down with the 2 probably. I've got to try to make a point. So anyway, let's try to aim for volatile positions and get cubes in and hope for a little bit of luck on my side. So winning the race significantly here, but I've got no structure. So it's crazy to double still. That does not help. I don't like my options here. I think I just put one in here for the double shot. And he gets it. But I haven't had a rule that lets me do anything constructive just yet. So, but destructive, yes, I can whack. So anyway, so that's my goal, is to get in here and get into, okay, 2-1. Let's just make a point. Get into positions where I can cube and win gammons and go that way. So now I've got like the barest bit of structure in front of him, but the race is no longer that good. Okay, that helps a lot. Unstacks my 2 heavy points. This is not an easy roll for him. Probably has to come out with the 5, and yeah, passed with the 6. That makes sense. So if I can get that back checker into a good place, then like this is still not enough, but getting there. My racing lead is basically gone, so that's gonna just run past probably. Yes. The race is dead even now, but I'm on roll, so that's such a minimal advantage. This is a very 50-50 game. Okay, 6-4 just gets it in, so like I should be fine with just playing a really easy game where the dice determine the winner, because at least I'm not at a disadvantage in that regard. Like I can play just a dice game. So got an 8-pip lead now. That's not quite enough to double. 5-1's terrible. I think I keep the points in front of them. 6-3, so that leaves him at 104. 5-pip lead again. Not great. 4-2. Do I clear a point? I don't think I do. Let's just play it all inside. 6-1 is going to bring 2 in, probably. 10-4 is what I would guess. Maybe 7-1. I don't know. Yeah, okay. And just trying to roll something big so I can, okay, so that's gonna probably cover the ace. No, okay, that makes sense. Okay. 7-pip lead. It's getting better. 6-3 just clears that point. So we've got the standoff kind of a position going here. It's going to make his 2 point. Yes. I'm going to hope to not roll a 6. Perfect. Well, not rolled. Okay. And a double 1. Okay. So yeah, he wants the contact there. So now I've got, yeah, he's got the closed board. So I've got to run. If he misses, now I can double. Okay, because all I have to do is get past him, and this game is won. So he's going for the more volatile position, which
You double.
is great.
Your opponent drops.
Yes.
New game.
Okay, so good start. 4-1. So, okay, he just runs. That makes sense. 5-1. Can't make a new point yet, so just continue with the split and down approach that I was taking before. Just gonna hopefully can anchor now. Okay, 6-1 makes the bar, I guess. That's helpful. 5-2 does not hit, so lucky for me so far. Oh, he does hit. Okay, it hits twice. Ah, that's good. Okay, so we come in. That's fine. Is he gonna double? No, he's not gonna double that. He's gonna try to blitz me. So it's 1 in. He
Your
still
opponent
can't blitz.
doubles.
So let's see. So he's got 10 in the zone, but 2 blots on his board. He's got a direct shot at another. It's 10 in the zone is often like a sign that you should just get out of this situation. But 2 blots in your board is also not a great thing to have. Let's take.
You
Because we
take.
have to be a little loose with this match. Well, that covers the 5. So hopefully I roll an ace. I do. So that hits, and maybe it just hits twice because that's more protection. Ooh, good roll. Double 4. Okay, so now he's got a prime. All right. I really wanted 2. I don't get it. I do get to jump out and make a point, maybe? Is this what I do? It doesn't seem like that's that good. If I jump out, then that's the only reasonable 4. I could use the 4 to cover and not really try to counter prime him. Maybe it's just 2 down. Go for like I'm hoping to counter prime you kind of a thing, except he's down in the race, so he's got the priming advantage. Out seems kind of reasonable. Maybe the 4s to come in instead. So now it's 1s and 4s hits instead of 1s and 5s, or 4s and 5s. I don't know. I think it's got to be out. The 6. So I don't really need the point behind him. So let's play it in. I don't know for sure. So that misses somehow. So probably just plays to the 5. Okay. I'm in decent shape, but let's see. So the 2 steps up, I think, if I can just dodge another 4. Okay, that's good. I don't know how he plays this one. Okay, that's how he plays that one. So things are turning around for me, but not really. So let's just roll. 6 is beautiful, and then the 5 can just cover. Okay, I think I got this turned around now because I've got the outfield control. Got full freedom. Just have to bring the checkers around, but he's still winning the race. So it's probably not a redouble. Let's just keep going. 5-3 just plays around. So I'm waiting for him to like jump out with one of them so that I've got some threats before I redouble. So let's see, 3-2, probably just safeties that and brings that in. So he's going to have a nice looking board by the time I have a shot. Do I just slot the 2? I guess so. Okay, so roll something biggish. Then the 3's just running past, okay. 3-1. His board is in great shape. I still just don't have much of a racing advantage. Okay. Ooh, do I just stay there on the 10? Block his 6s, or just say, okay, so here I am with 7 crossovers to your 7 crossovers, but my 7 crossovers are a lot easier than yours. Other players play. Yeah, it's got to be this. Okay, otherwise I'm playing off the 8, and that's not so great. Okay. So now 84 to 92, 8 pips up. Seems like a reasonable redouble. Let's do it.
You double.
Because I just need, I've got an advantage and I need points, and you know, easy games work in my favor. So volatility works in my favor, easy games work in my favor, because I'm going to get outplayed in complex games, so I want to avoid those. Of course, complex games are also the volatility, and that's what I want. So, okay, he's got to think about this one. That's good. So it was a good time to double. He's got to think about it. Seems like a take. I mean, I'm just thinking like Trice formula kind of stuff. It's got, you know, 10 away would be kind of the point
Your
of last
opponent
take.
takes.
Yeah, so just 2 in is great. He's got to run. I've got some pick and pass, and I've got a couple of pointing numbers. It's not likely. If I can pick and pass, that's great. Honestly, if I can just, oh, so he's got to think about whether to just run out with both. So he's still down in the race quite a bit, so it's a little bit hard. If you stay back, then like that gives me 4-3, double 3, double 4s, great. So there's some numbers where I turn this into a gammon win with the cube on 4, which is like not good. So I think that's probably, I would just, yeah, I would not have thought about it as long as he did, but I think that's got to be right. Okay, so 6-4, great. Okay, there's the 6. Hold your breath. Okay, hopefully I can cover. I can cover. Yes. So not really likely to get a gammon here. Okay, 1, 2. It's clear from the rear. Okay. Let's not take any chances. Okay, so far so good. He's in. Okay, so there go my gammons. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, probably though. Okay, I need 2 doubles. No. Okay. So there you go. No gammon, as expected. But an easy win. So, am I playing well? I have no idea.
New game.
I think I found a good cube there, but other than that, I have no idea. Okay, splitting down is standard. He's going to hit. And I'm going to not hit back apparently, so I think I just cover the outside point. 3-1's going to point on my head. Oh, this is going to just make the 4. Might just make the 4. Could go either way. I'd probably make the 5. But both I think make sense. Okay. So 3-6 enters and probably just runs. Could run to the midpoint or to the 16, and usually I think in these kinds of the 16 is better. Okay. Covers and pops out. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Down in the race, 3-2. Could step up with the 2 or just come around the corner. So if I just come down, gives me like another builder on that side of the board. That's probably good. Let's just go with it. 2-1. If I'd stepped up, he would definitely hit with that. So it's, I guess I'm lucky, glad that I didn't step up. 6-2 now is not that great. Could slot the 5, or I could just run out. If I just run out, now he's got 6s and 4s to hit. And a 3-point board, and I've got no structure. If I slot the 5, he's got 4s to hit, and I'm threatening to make a point finally. I think I like that better, but it does strip the mid, but I don't know. Really not sure. Really not sure on that one.
Your opponent doubles.
It was maybe wrong because he just doubled me. The race is even. He's got the threat. He's got better position. Must be a take.
You take.
He hits. And so then that pops out. Lovely shot. Okay, 3-2 just makes the advanced anchor, so not a bad sequence for me. All right. Now I'm just playing a holding game, which is fine. Again, easy game to play. 5-1 does not hit. So let's just slot a point, start to try to make a board. Probably 10-8, just while you're leaving the blot out there. I guess you've got the racing lead. You can take advantage, take chances. Okay. Now I can, can't make the 9 without leaving the shot on the midpoint, so okay. So I've got a little bit of structure, so he's got to be a little bit careful. If I get a 7, I'm in good shape. That's not a 7, that's an 8. Wrong number. So let's just extend the structure there in case we get something later. So, okay, he's got to stay tight. Okay, 6s change things. So now after this, I'm down 5 pips. If it's out, then it's just down. So now, how does this look? I'm losing a race and running. That's terrible. I've got 9 crossovers to 6 to bear in. But the alternative is something like this. Just again, I'm just waiting for the shot. Yeah, I must be waiting for the shot. Okay, 6-5 is going to bring 2 in. Off the 11 or the 10? Off the 11, okay. 6-3 is just going to slot some points. 2-1 is going to put some on the 4 for no reason. My next double 6s is going to be great though. So 3-1 just plays over my head, I'm sure. 6-3, don't have to run just yet. But maybe I do, given that he's got the blot and board now. And I'm going to have to go eventually. Because otherwise I use up all of my... What does this leave him now? So it's 1s, 2s, and 3s, and some 5s. So like 5-1, 3-1, 2-1, double 1, 3-2, a bunch of things point on my head and leave the plot. It might be better to just have the completely closed board so that he's got that to worry about. Race is completely even, and I've got no wastage this way. I'm gonna go with that. So let's clear the 10 maybe, or hit and cover. Point on me on the 3 and hope to dodge the 2. Because then you might pick up the other checker and have a gammon. It's a little bit tricky. If it was me, I'd point on the 3 because I would need to go for the gammon because I'm outclassed as a player, but he might be better off just clearing the 10 or something. I don't know. I think he's looking at the passive play. Still, kind of winning, so okay. Can't run the back checker, so just come around. Can't point on, he can hit and cover the ace. Okay, that leaves 1-7 away. So I'm hoping for a 4-3 or a 6-1 after this. Otherwise, he's leaving 11 shots if he does the 8-3, 4-1. That's kind of a lot. It's 4 shots is a lot less than 11. All right, 4 shots. Bummer, I missed. Okay. 6-5, uncomfortable. So now I think you come in and hit 10-4, 8-3. What else are you gonna do? Like the 6 is forced, and then you don't want to play like 6-1 with the 5. Okay, so if I hit, I win a gammon. If I miss, I probably lose a gammon. It's pretty volatile. I don't think I should redouble. I hit. So now it's clearly a play on. I really want a 5. I got a 6. Do I stay back? I don't think I do. I think I just pop out. Let's see. And then this 1, 2, that leaves problems on the double 6. So let's see if I do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. That still leaves trouble on the double 6. So I guess let's just do it. Okay. Like, no, I'm not going to win a gammon here, but it's there's no point in doubling just right now. So just wait until there's any risk at all before bothering to double. So okay, he's in, so there's no risk, but he's going to run this off easily. So just stay in case he rolls a bunch of 2-1s or something. But Okay, that's that. Okay.
You double. Your opponent drops. New
So
game.
crazy, crazy, crazy. Got this nice lead in the match score, and I have to play like I'm desperate still. Let's see. Entering is great. Do I just make the bar point here? Seems a little silly. I don't know. Let's do a sort of more standard looking thing. Probably could spend more time on that, but oh well. Like we're already like well into this match and I've hardly used any of my clock time, so I really should be slowing down. Thinking more, looking at alternatives, but I said I'm just kind of YOLOing this one. Let's see. Two alternatives, make the 5 or make the advanced anchor and slot the 5. Let's see. Making the 5 doesn't seem like it should be that high of a priority at the moment, given that like I'm down in the race and all this stuff, but actually making the advanced anchor reduces my contact value, so maybe I don't even want to do that. Like I would rather make the bar. So I think this is maybe better. So he's going to point on my head, and then 2 down maybe. Leave that blot on the 15, on his 15. Yeah. Okay. So, and I hit it. So yay. That was 2 of them. I have 2 more to go. 1310 seems like pretty logical, but it's not really part of a prime or anything. Can't play either of the 2 back checkers. I still kind of want to make his bar, so maybe staying on the 18 makes sense. In which case, I mean, the alternative is stepping up with that. And then I could like bring 1 down. But what's that really do? That makes it so that 1s and 3s hit, which duplicates the 1s and 3s to enter. So that's not a terrible thing. Slotting the bar seems pretty reasonable, in which case maybe a 10, one of them, down. So that got another cover for the bar. If he doesn't enter and hit, then that's really solid. But maybe it's step up with the last one. This feels, this is really hard, but I'm just going to go with this. So, okay, he gets to enter and hit after all. I would really like something with a 6 that enters. Enter 6. Enter 6. Beautiful. 5-2. Not sure what you do with that. Not sure it matters. Do I have a double now? Probably not. I don't have a full prime. It's kind of a prime versus, I've got a bunch of back checkers. Like, how am I going to make a full prime here? Almost impossible. Double 4s, double 2s. I've got some indirect shots at the outfield, but let's just roll. That hits. Okay. So now I've lost my market probably, which means I should double. So where's your 5? Great. I'm doubling.
You double.
So I've got 6-4.
Your opponent takes.
Okay. So great. What have I done to myself? I think I just run 1 out. Because, all right, now you can hit and cover. Congratulations. Okay, that's great. 3-4 dances. I don't mind dancing.
Your opponent doubles.
Yes.
You take.
Would have been better if I wasn't on the bar. Okay, out he comes. Then what's your 4? Okay. So that run steps up. Okay, 6 out and 3 hit, maybe? I don't think you can stay back. Your biggest problem is being trapped. Out and hit on the 5, maybe? If you get away with it, it's great. I don't know what to do with that one, but that's his problem, so not a big deal. Yep. Seems reasonable-ish. Hope for an ace now. Nope. I don't think I come out with the 6. Just come down. Okay. That's gonna point on the 2 and make the ace, and probably just make the ace heavy. Then I desperately need a 5. Bummer. I'm in some trouble now. Oh gosh, there we go. So maybe he'll leave a shot during the bear off. Maybe I'll lose 4 points. Maybe I'll lose 8 points. Then it'll be a fairly even game. Not so bad. Okay, he's not on the outside. Not anymore. Okay. It's 1 in. That helps on the gammon losses. Okay. He's not on the outside. If I dance, silver lining. Okay. Don't know my chances of running off the gammon here. Seems like not necessarily great. Yeah, I'd say I'm probably going to lose a gammon here. Big numbers, please. Okay, not really. Okay. Well, the 3 down with the 4, I guess. I don't know. I shouldn't worry about it too much because I've already lost the gammon.
New game.
All right. So now I'm the underdog in the match score. I was already the underdog. 6-2. Just run. Down and, I don't know, unstack, yeah. Okay, 6-5. Run to the mid or 2 down. Let's just bring 2 down. That makes the bar, so now my 6s can't run anymore. Bummer. That makes the 5. That's a nice consolation. Ooh, that makes the advanced anchor and the 5. Or the bar. Could make my bar. Yeah, that seems better. Okay. see. I can get a. If I can get a 4, I'll take it. That's for sure. 4 or 5, please. No. Okay. 2, 1 has to step up, I'm pretty sure. So I've got 6s to escape again. That'll probably point on my head, but that leaves a lot of returns. So, yep. So if I get one of the returns, I'm in great shape though. If I enter and hit, then it's, and depends. Yeah, he would dance 16 times. And then I would definitely have a double. If I somehow enter but don't hit, I would enter like a 5-4. That'd be unfortunate. Then we just pop out, and then he would have like a double shot at me. Okay. So this could go well. Seems like the right idea. But let's see. 1 6 2 5 2 6 5 3 double 5 5 6. So that's like a lot of shots. 1 4 is not one of them. If I step up, then that's like the point he has the most builders for, so I just stay back. And now, ooh, I don't know. If he doubles, I'm taking for sure, because I need to win games. So, you know, okay. 5-2 makes the 5 maybe? Probably. So that gets rid of 2 of the blots. So now, yeah, I've got 6-4, 6-1 as my shots. Double 4 is not the right time for that, but it's pretty good anyway. I'm leading in the race. He's got those back checkers he's got to get around. He can point on me with a 5-3, but that's about it. So 6 would be big right now. 5-1. Darn you, dice. Okay. Still leading in the race. 5-3 points on me. 5 or 3 actually hits loose at this point, given my board.
Your opponent doubles.
5 or 3 hits loose. And also, what? 6-4, double 5. That 5 already hit loose. Okay, so if he rolls like a 1, so yeah, so there's some indirect numbers that also just hit loose. So 5s and 3s, 2-1, 4-1, 2-3, double 1. 26 numbers hit loose. Then I have to roll a 1 immediately, but I can't hit and roll something that both enters, hits, and covers at the same time. I need a 1-7, and that's not a valid roll. Yeah, this one's got the too much downside. I'm going to let it go.
You drop.
Okay.
New game.
Six, 4 misses, so I think it just runs. That hits. Now your midpoint is stripped. I think I just bring one down. Oh, maybe I hit loose. I've got the stronger board. You danced. Holy moly. Is this a double? 4 away, 6 away? That seems pretty freaking big. 3s or 5s to cover. 9s and 10s to hit.
You double. Your opponent takes.
Okay. Enter some cleans up. Yep. 3, 2. I think. No, that can't be right. Can it? That's probably better. I don't really have enough for a blitzing game, but I'm gonna try anyway. I think I make the advanced anchor here and then down. Okay, 2, 5, and 2, 6 are my best rolls now. Okay. Now, all right. I have 2. Yeah, sure. So, yep, just go. What a luck box, huh? Okay. 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 Oh, now he's caught up. Okay. Stack on the 6. Okay. All right. Still looking good here. Let's see. 3, 2. Okay. Yep. 4, 3. 2 off. Gonna miss with 4s now. I have 2. Just fill in that gap. Okay. Okay. Appreciate a bigger roll. Thank you. Okay. Oh, I guess that wasn't automatic. Okay. I was thinking that was like, oh, yeah, it's going to
New
autoplay.
game.
All right. 4 away, 4 away. So pretty good. Okay. I just make the rack here. Be nice if I could like move those back checkers at all. Let's see what happens here. That did not do it. However, all things considered, not bad. Got a 5 prime. I got hit. Probably escape and hit. Yeah, that seems right. I mean, it seems likely anyway. I don't know. Could just hit off my midpoint, but then what's your 6? I guess you still escape. What do I do here? Assuming this is your play, I enter with anything but a 4 or 6. I can hit with a 3. So that's like 5, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, double 3. 7 numbers that enter and hit, and 5, 6. So 9 numbers that enter and hit. So I've got 9 clear market losers. And then what about the things? So there's like 4 numbers where I dance. Those would be really sad. I would weep. And actually some of those, like a double 2, can't I just switch probably? Some of those numbers do okay with.
You double.
It's probably too early, but you know.
Your opponent takes.
Okay. So 2 1's not my best. But I've got a 5 prime. That's not bad. I've got a 5 prime and I'm down in the race. I'm happy. If you double, I'm taking. Okay, that's a good roll, I'm sure. Get everything to safety. Okay, so now I need a 6-4 or 5-4 to get another one back behind my prime. Otherwise, I'm in trouble. Do I step up with the 4 or just come down? I don't know why I step up. I just get pointed on too much. Let's do that. Okay. You're winning. But it's not super gammonish.
Your opponent doubles.
Yeah. Here we go. I'm taking because it's not because it's a good take, but because it's probably my best chance.
You take.
He makes the 5. Okay. I run one out because that way he can point on me. Cool. Okay. Reasonable enough. I don't care either way. Yep, you don't have to make the prime. It's fine. I'm just going to run the 7 so that that's my timing for the deuce point game. Unless you point on me, in which case dancing is my timing. So either way, I'm good. Okay, double 1s. I guess I'll stay there. Could step up to the 3. I can't think that being right. Okay, 6-1, pick and pass. It's probably too big. Just come in. Okay. Got to clear some points. In with the 4, and then 4 to 1 probably. 9 to 5, 4 to 1. All right, yeah. Give me 6s. I don't have infinite timing. Phew. Let me just run one. If I don't just run one, then like what am I hoping for? That's 2 in. Okay. So now I'm just hoping for a shot. Won't come. Might come. Won't come. Might come. Might come. Okay, that's game. All right. So as expected, I lost. My PR is probably shit because I was really focused on not my PR, but on like going for volatility and
You
trying to
played on
exploit
advanced
that.
level.
So there we go. Yep, that was terrible. Okay. All right. Thanks for watching.